games, what have you learned?
The block, the bundle, the feds. Eventually you'll get used to it.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Yes, it's Ion Storm here with some more gaming news, and that there is the concept trailer for a game called Ends, which is being developed by a small indie studio here in the UK called Concrete Realms. And I'm not being horrible, that looks very, very impressive. Something fresh, something new, something grounded, something down to earth, and I tell you now, I'm excited from what I saw. But we've also got some more information about it over on Pure Xbox. So before we go and have a look at that, if you've not been here before, please hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of more content. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the information about Ends. So here we are over on Pure Xbox. Ends is a London-based GTA style RPG and it's planned for Xbox. So this is obviously heavily inspired by GTA, massive sandbox, open world London. So obviously we had the futuristic version in Watch Dogs, which that game was absolutely pants. But the last time anyone did anything London-based was obviously, if you're an old guy like me, you know, you've been gaming since PS1 and the PS2, you'll remember a game called The Getaway. And this has got Getaway vibes all over it. Yeah, it's not your ex-gangster kind of story. It definitely is coming across as, you know, young lad finding his way in the world, but it's definitely giving me the Getaway vibes. But obviously back in 2023, a game called Ends racked up plenty of attention on Kickstarter after raising £10,000 to help bring the indie project to life, receiving a concept trailer at the same time that managed to attract over 100,000 views. This week it's returned with its first devlog. I will put a link for that in the description, giving us insight into how development is progressing and what kind of experience we can expect. Obviously it says here what I'm going to link. It's also this video here, but it's also in the video it does show you brief snippets of combat, how the in-game phone system works, traversal, character models and various other elements. But yeah, watch that at your leisure after you have finished watching this one, especially after you watch this one. Finish my video first and then go over and have a look. But they've also been asked the question, is this coming to Xbox and PlayStation? And they have said, as the title of the article suggests, they want this on Xbox and PlayStation, and they are plugging it for a 2026 release. Now, I've watched the devlog, and I'm not being horrible. I agree with Pure Xbox. This is probably going to be more of a 2027 release for the whole Xbox and PlayStation versions, because I saw a little bit of frame drop. And we all know Unreal Engine 5 isn't the best engine when it comes to frame dropping. But they're still very early in developing this game. And I tell you now, I hope to God that they get where they want to go, because I'm intrigued by this. Obviously, you've got some screenshots down here, but you've also got a synopsis for the game. And it reads, Ends is a single-player game set in Pembridge Estate in London, which faces imminent demolition by the local council. Players take on the role of Raheem, navigating his life alongside friends Sonny and Reese. The narrative explores the challenges and choices of urban life, contrasting the realities of different social classes. With a sandbox and RPG elements, players immerse themselves in a gritty crime drama, experiencing realistic and grounded gameplay elements. It's a coming-of-age story that delves into the complexities of brotherhood, family and loyalty. This sounds amazing. I've said in a few of my other videos that we need more gritty realism, and the devs need to stop being afraid of insulting this generation that doesn't like real life stuff, and they spend most of the time with their heads in the clouds. It's nice to see that there are still people out there that aren't these big AAA developers who aren't willing to take the risks, and these little indies are taking them for them. So I really do hope this gets to where it's going to, because I'm intrigued, and yeah, I will probably be playing this as and when it releases. So there we have it. That ends. Small little indie team in London in the UK, and they've got this idea for this, what looks like an amazing looking game. It looks pretty even though it's in concept phase. Obviously watch the devlog. I will put, as I said, put the link in the description below. It's worth a watch, it really is, to see how far they've progressed and where they want to get to and the issues that they are having. But yeah, give them a wish list on Steam. Obviously if they've still got their Kickstarter backers open, if you're inclined, drop them some cash, get into their backers, help these guys out and get them over the finish line. Obviously, as it says in the article, they are doing the initial release on Steam with early access, but they want this on the consoles, and you can't fault them for ambition at all. So yeah, if you like what you've seen, if you're interested in Ends, is it something that tickles your fancy, please let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I think this is really, really inspired by The Getaway, more than GTA. And I absolutely love that game, so it'd be interesting to see. If you get that little bit of a feeling when you're playing it, that it feels like, yeah, I know how this feels. So yeah, not much more I can say on that other than obviously help these guys out. Go over, check out their website. I will put a link for that. Check out their devlog. Obviously, give the video a massive thumbs up for me. Share the video. Tell your friends about the channel. The channel's growing quite nicely. But on that note, weather the storm, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Humans, what have you learned?